How's it going, guys? It's Manny King here. Welcome to a domination game on the map Hijack. And a really quick tip for you guys, I would recommend that you guys take my opening route on Hijack. I would not suggest going through the middle routes to get to B. I think the middle routes might be the fastest and the quickest way to get to B, but they're not the safest. And the reason they're not the safest is because a lot of people like to take those middle routes, and if a lot of people like to take them, a lot of people are going to try to take it. And the reason that's not a good idea is due to the fact that those middle routes, they're very small. They're very tight. They're pretty much meant for one or two people. But if more than one or two people try to go through there, you guys are going to end up bumping into each other, and it's just going to end up causing a very tight group, and it's just going to be a cluster of people in one room. And if someone ends up taking the outer route that I take and ends up throwing an explosive like a Semtex or a regular nade, I'm not exactly too sure if a C4 would reach due to the fact that I don't use C4, so I'm not really sure if it would work. But if someone ends up throwing a grenade into that room, it's going to be just a really nasty opening grenade spot. So if you guys like to use grenades, always try throwing it into that dining room or to the weight room if you end up spawning on A. They just both work. And in the second round, once again, I do end up getting a triple nade right off the spawn because the other team just loves to take that opening route, and I would just not recommend it. So yeah, that's just a really quick tip for you guys. And in this game, I'm using the MTAR because I'm just trying to level it up for the nuclear with every gun show in the assault rifle category, which should start, I believe, in 2 weeks. It could start a lot sooner. It really just depends on how quickly I can get the gameplays for it. So maybe I'll make another video announcing when it's going to start, or maybe I'll just put it out and surprise you guys. But yesterday was the end to the nuclear with every gun show with the submachine guns, and in case you guys missed the end, the link will be in the description to a playlist that's pretty much going to have every single episode up to this point for the submachine guns. So in case you missed any single one of those episodes, there's going to be a playlist in the description, like I said, so you guys can watch any single one of those episodes that you might have missed, or you can watch the whole season again if you want to. But it was pretty entertaining, I gotta say, and I'm really looking forward to the assault rifles now. So this gameplay, it's a really good one. It's actually my highest kill gameplay using non-lethals, which is very surprising because it's in a 6v6 domination game, and I got to 81 in the ground war domination. It was on raid. I actually uploaded that, but this is my highest one, and it's actually on a 6v6, and it was due to the fact that I was just really abusing the spawns. Hijacked is a map that you can easily abuse the spawns, and I kind of wish that it was on the ground war slot, but unfortunately not a lot of maps would work on ground war due to the fact that a lot of maps, they're not as big as they need to be to accommodate ground war. But I really wish that they would put more maps into ground war, because in ground war I'm getting really tired of some of the maps. I'm not a fan of most of the maps that are in the ground war rotation. I'm not a fan of Yemen, I'm not a fan of Turbine. I'm not a fan of Raid as of late because a lot of people like Raid. Um, don't get me wrong, I like Raid, but every time Raid comes up, it's always going to be voted. I really wish the voting system was a little bit different. Maybe in Ground War you get to choose what type of game mode you want to play, and whatever map is random. Like, they don't show you the map; they just tell you team deathmatch, kill confirmed, or domination. I actually heard this in another video, and I really like that idea. I'm trying to remember whose video I ended up watching that in, and I'm sorry that I can't remember, so I couldn't really tell you guys. I feel bad. But I saw it in someone's video that he recommended that, and I thought that was a really good idea. It really is. Um, I just don't like the fact that every time Raid comes up, it's always going to be chosen, and I've just really gotten annoyed of it. And it's basically what happened with Nuketown 24/7. I like that game mode, but playing that map over and over and over, it's just going to get very annoying. So I'm not a big fan of Raid as of late. I'm pretty sure if I just play other game modes, because like 6v6 domination, everything is there, and it kind of gets me a little bummed out that Slums is not in the ground war rotation, because I think Slums might be the same size as Raid, maybe even bigger. I'm not exactly too sure, I might be wrong here, but this Hellstorm, it almost killed the entire team. It didn't kill me or another guy because I think he was underground. But I think it was due to the fact that I like to use Flak Jacket, and I'm not exactly too sure if my teammates were using Flak Jacket, but yeah, so Raid, not a fan of it right now, but besides right now, it's probably one of my favorite maps in the game. And on that note, what is your favorite map so far, and what's your most hated map so far? Favorite map would probably be Slums. I've just always liked that map. I don't know what it is. I've just been always a fan of that map, and I really wish it was in the ground order rotation. Hated map. I want to say Turbine. Even though I do good on Turbine, I just don't like that map. It's too big in my opinion, and right here, once again, throw that grenade in the middle area, boom, triple. Don't go through there like I stated. But yeah, so I don't like Turbine. I don't know what it is. I do good on it, but I just feel like it's too big. A lot of people just like to use FALs and then they just stop and just stay on the bridge. It just seems like a really bad map. It's I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But probably Slums and Turbine. So this MTAR, it really does work. I really wish I could talk about it in this gameplay, but it is not the time to talk about this MTAR due to the fact that that's pretty much the nuclear with every gun show is. But I want you guys to enjoy this moment right here.
Be advised, hostile swarm inbound.
How would you guys feel if it was your first swarm ever and it got EMP'd? I'm not exactly sure how that guy got a swarm. I'm not sure if it was by care package or if he actually earned it, but I ended up getting a message. I really wish I recorded the message after the game, but he got really mad. He was upset. He was like, "It was my first swarm. Why'd you do that?" I was like, "What? I'm supposed to let you kill me?" No, I don't think so. And that's pretty much why I run Swarm all the time. I mean, not Swarm, EMP all the time. I just love canceling kill streaks. I mean, so many times I cancel care packages, just UAVs. I don't like kill streaks whatsoever, so I might as well just take them out of the sky. But it was pretty funny because a teammate of mine that I'm playing with right now, he was like, "Oh, I'm out." He was already going to back out, and I was like, "No, wait, don't go." I was pretty much just shuffling because I had a feeling that if I captured B, I would be able to get my EMP. So as soon as I called in the EMP, he was like, "Oh, bro, that was dirty." And I was just laughing because I thought it was funny, but it was his first swarm, and I kind of feel bad. I almost say that, maybe I should have let him have it, but I just think that was pretty funny to actually call in an EMP on the guy's first swarm. I don't know, I feel bad, but how would you guys react to that? If it was your first swarm, imagine that you haven't gotten one yet, how would you feel if your first ever swarm was just EMP'd? And I kind of wish that I got more points than I did with that EMP. I thought they would give me a lot more for taking out hundreds of 100 killer drones, but apparently you just get a fixed amount of points, which is unfortunate because I'm not exactly too sure how many times it actually happens when someone EMPs a swarm. You just have to be at the right place, right time for that to actually happen, because every time I get the EMP, I just always just say, you know what, call it in, screw it. So I'm already at 67 points, and I'm already at 10,000, or I mean 67 kills and at 10,000 points. And I was just like, this MTAR, it does work. And I really don't have anything unlocked for it just yet. I think all I had in this gameplay was stock and fast mags, I believe, which that was good enough apparently. This team just did not know what hit them. This MTAR was just here to go to town. And it was funny because my teammates, they don't like the MTAR. The party members that I'm with right now, they didn't like the MTAR. At the time, I think they like it now, but at the time they didn't like the MTAR, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I liked it the first time I tried it out, and I was just going in. Nobody could kill me, and that's how I felt the last couple of days. These last couple of nights when I've been playing Call of Duty, I've just been doing the best I've done in a very long time, and that's pretty crazy. But the gameplay is almost going to come to an end. I'm actually going to live stream today, so the live stream will also be in the description below along with a playlist. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just really fast paced. There was a lot of gun kills. It was pretty much all gun kills. I wasn't using lethal kill streaks. So I got 83 kills with my gun only, pretty much. Maybe I could have gotten to 100 plus. Who knows? I don't want to just second guess what I did. It was good nonetheless. And I was really planning on just stopping on 81 again. But 83 sounds good. So it was a pretty good game. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and peace.